Hi, my name is dr. Ahmath. In this video lecture, we are going to discuss how to calculate the expected value and the variance of a discrete random variable. Well, discrete random variables can be described using the mass function. For this random variable, the mass function is given using this table. And in order to calculate expected value, we're going to use the formula that E of x is equal to the summation of x times the P of x. And the variance of the x is going to be found by finding the E of x in the square minus E of x squared. Let's calculate first of all E of x, so the expected value. In order to do this, we have to calculate x times the P of x for every column. So for the first column, it's going to be 1 times the 0.2, which is 0.2. For the second column, it's going to be 2 times the 0.1, which is also 0.2. 3 times the 0.3, it's going to be 0.9. 1 times the minus 1 times the 0.4, it's going to be minus 0.4. Well, the expected value is going to be the sum of all of these values, essentially 0.2 plus 0.2 plus 0.9 minus 0.4. Well, that's going to be 0.9. That's going to be the expected value, or so-called average value, of this discrete random variable. Well, in order to calculate the variance, we need another variable, so x in the square times the P of x, because the expected value of the x in the square is going to be calculated as the summation of x in the square times the P of x. So we have to multiply probability of the x into the square of the x for each column. Well, it's going to be 1 in the square times the 0.2. So 2 in the square times the 0.1, 3 in the square times the 0.3, and minus 1 in the square times the 0.4. Well, let's calculate this. So please note that the probabilities are not going to be changed. They're going to be the same. Well, it's going to be 0.2 plus 0.4 plus 2.7, right? 9 times the 0.3, it's 2.7. So plus 0.4. And if you sum up everything up, it's going to be 0.4, 0.8, 1, 3.7. So in order to calculate the variance, we are going to now use the formula that the variance of the x is going to be the expected value of the x in the square, expected value of the x squared minus the expected value of the x in the square. It is going to be equal to the 3.7 minus 0.9 in the square. Well, 0.9 in the square is going to be 0.81, and if you subtract this from the 3.7, it's going to be equal to the 2.89. Well, this is how we are going to calculate the variance of the x and the expected value of a discrete random variable. Thank you very much for your attention.